But once you start really understanding the process and having more predictable control, that's when me, with my science background, it started to get exciting. Is based on the Spanish explorer Gaspar Portola, who, before California was even part of the United States, he had landed in San Diego and traveled through Orange County, eventually settling in the Bay Area, and became literally the first governor of California, again before it was even the United States. And we felt there's a lot of local relevance because of his travels through Orange County. What I liked about the whole concept of Gaspar Portola being a California guy, having spent time in Orange County, but what I liked about that whole theme was the exploration and the expedition, because that's very much how our company has been from day one, and still to this day. We're always exploring new ideas. We're always venturing into uncharted territory, or uncharted territory, and we're discovering new things about coffee, about ourselves as a company. We've evolved quite a bit since we opened our doors, and this is something that's going to continue to happen. If there's a better way to do things, whether it's sourcing coffee, whether it's roasting, whether it's brewing coffee, we're going to look into that and possibly adapt to it. It's not like everything we're doing now is perfect and I don't need to look anymore at what to do or how to do things. No, we realize that, yeah, we do things for a reason, but it doesn't mean that we're locked into it and we'll never change. Like, we'll always change when it makes sense. Coffee is so chemically complex. There's things about coffee that we don't even understand. Scientists who have been studying coffee for years, decades, still there's a lot of mysteries in its composition. So with that, when you're dealing with something so complex, over 1,000 identified compounds and some that aren't, there's a lot of room to tinker, and even as a home roaster, there's things I can discover on my own that weren't covered on a website, weren't covered in some lecture, and weren't covered in some textbook. So I felt like it allowed me a lot of flexibility to utilize my technical skills, but then what was cool about it is it has this art to it, because I'm doing things sometimes for no real apparent reason, and then ending up with something that was something I'd never experienced before. So it was always fun in that sense. I never knew what I was going to end up with.